Ryan here with Prudential Pest Solutions, and that is me sitting looking at some termite damage on a house in Reading, Pennsylvania. And this is actually in the basement. So we're looking at a wood panel that has a significant amount of termite damage to it. And what had happened, you'll see the condition of the basement is that they're ripping this whole place apart, so they're gutting it. And a previous termite treatment had already been performed years ago, we don't know when. So this termite damage was actually covered up by another wall that was down there. So as the contractors are opening up the walls and exposing more areas, they discovered this large amount of damage here. So what we're going to do, instead of doing a full termite treatment like we do with our Termidor product, which is the best product available, we're actually going to use a localized spot treatment called Bora. And what Bora is it's a borate-based chemical that when you mix with water, soaks deep into the wood. So I don't believe that this is an active infestation. I think it was already taken care of, but the contractors are doing their due diligence and they want to, before they close everything up, just make sure everything's good to go and warranted. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a localized spot treatment, and we're going to treat this area. So what I was showing is that cup is full of water. So we're going to go a 1-to-1 mixture of water and Bora, and Bora is a very thick, viscous substance. So we want to make sure that it's properly mixed together. So you can see here I have a paint mixer attached to my drill, and we're just going to agitate it and make sure everything's mixed and smoothed out together. Now you can see I'm wearing gloves, long sleeves, and a respirator. And the respirator is not so much because we don't want to breathe in the Bora, although we don't. It's more because the tool that I use to apply this, I don't use my actual sprayer. I use a paint gun. And the reason for that is because a paint gun is designed to apply a more viscous solution, so it has a better application rate, and it also is able to push the product further to where we need to go. So I don't want to gum up my nice commercial B&G sprayers, and I think that the paint gun works a lot better to apply it. So I'm just going to fill up the reservoir with our already mixed Bora and water solution. And what we're going to do is we're going to apply it to the infested areas, the areas of damage. And what it's going to do is it's going to soak deep into that wood, and it's going to protect this for years and years and years to come, so that when the contractors come to actually refinish this area, there's going to be no issues of putting new stuff over already infested wood. So again, if this was an actual active infestation of termites, we would do a full Termidor treatment on the outside, and we have some other videos that show how we do that, where we trench and inject the Termidor solution, the fipronil, directly into the soil. This has already been treated, but we don't know, we're fairly certain it's not active, so before they close everything back up, we're just going to have the opportunity here to do a localized spot treatment, and that's what we're going to use the Bora for. So you can see I'm just adjusting the paint gun here just so we can get some good spraying up above. And all I'm doing is I'm hitting the damaged areas and any exposed wood that we find. So above us, and you can't really see it in the camera shot here, but above us is all the floor joists for the floor above us because we're in the basement. So I'm just going to do a nice coat on all the exposed wood in the area. And again, that's just to protect, if any termites were to get in there, they're going to come across that Bora, that borate-based solution, and it's going to kill them that way. Now, since Bora is a borate-based solution, it's not as chemical heavy as the Termidor treatment. So if when we offer pre-treatments or eco-friendly termite treatments, this is what you want to do. Now the same, I think it's Nisus that makes Bora. The same company also makes another product called Timbor, which is a powder that you mix. But Bora it's a liquid and it's already the best. So that's what we're going to use here. And again, its job is to soak, and it's just going to keep penetrating into that wood after we apply it. It's going to keep soaking in, and it's going to give these homeowners years and years and years of protection. So again, this is an inactive termite situation, but we just want to do protection while they have it all open and exposed before they close it off. So that's why we're going to use our Termidor, or our Bora rather, as opposed to Termidor. So we're just finishing up. Again, we're just hitting all the floor joists and the floorboards underneath. And this is a whole house rehab. So they're just gutting it. That's why the basement looks like this. Thumbs up, we're all good. And here's just some shots of some of the termite damage that was through that wood. And again, that wood panel that wood panel had another wall over top of it. So when they took down that wall, that's when they noticed this damage here. So this treatment took place in Reading, Pennsylvania, which is in Berks County in southeastern Pennsylvania, and we are the area's leading termite experts. So if you have a termite issue or you need a consultation, give Prudential Pest Solutions a call or text us at 484-401-4364.